Listen carefully, because what you're facing right now is not the end. It's the beginning. The darkness around you is not here to destroy you, it's here to shape you. Every storm you survived brought you to this moment. Every night you cried in silence taught you strength no one else understands. Every moment of doubt carved a warrior inside your soul. You weren't meant to walk an easy path. You weren't designed for comfort. You were built for the shadows, the pressure, the intensity. And now the darkness is calling you to rise. Not tomorrow, not next week. But now, you must rise through the confusion, rise through the fear, rise through every whisper telling you to quit. Because somewhere inside this darkness, your true self is waiting. People may have walked away. People may have doubted you. People may have talked behind your back, but none of that matters. What matters is this: you are still here. You are still breathing. You are still fighting, and that is proof that you are not finished. Greatness is not born in the light. It is born in shadows when no one is watching. It is born in silence when your mind screams for relief. It is born in pain when everything in you wants to give up. The darkness is not your enemy. The darkness is your training ground. This is where you transform. This is where you sharpen your mind. This is where you build the discipline most people will never have. Rise through darkness. Rise through fear. Rise through doubt. Because if you don't rise now, the darkness wins. And you were not born to lose. You think the darkness is too heavy, but it's not. You have carried worse. You have survived more. You are stronger than the shadows around you. This darkness is not punishment. It is preparation. Preparation for the person you're becoming. Preparation for the life you're building. Preparation for the power inside you that is waking up. You do not rise when life is easy. You rise when life is crushing you. You rise when everything feels impossible. You rise when the world expects you to fall, and you rise alone. Don't wait for someone to lift you. Don't wait for someone to motivate you. Don't wait for someone to understand your pain. This is your battle, your journey, your transformation. Stand tall in the darkness. Stare it in the face. Show it that you do not fear it. Because the darkness only controls those who run from it. You are not running. You are rising. Every step you take through this pain is building a version of you that is unstoppable. A version of you that won't break. A version of you that won't quit. A version of you that carries fire in their eyes. When the world sees you next time, they won't recognize you. Because the darkness that tried to destroy you is the same darkness that forged you. Rise. Rise until the darkness fades. Rise until your strength becomes undeniable. Rise because you were born for this. Your comeback starts now. Rise through darkness. Every moment you keep moving forward inside the darkness is a victory. Most people run away from pain because they think it is a sign of weakness. But the truth is the opposite. Pain is a sign that you are still alive, still fighting, still becoming. The darkness you are facing is not a wall. It is a path. A path that only the strongest are willing to walk. Every step you take through the shadows is sharpening your mind. Every challenge you face alone is forging discipline. Every lonely night you survive is building emotional strength. You are not behind, you are not failing, you are transforming. The person you are becoming will look back one day and understand that this period of darkness was necessary. It was the training ground that awakened your power. So don't rush the process. Don't fight the discomfort. Don't judge your journey. Rise slowly, rise quietly. Rise with intention. There is a reason why the universe chose you to carry this weight. It knew you were capable. It knew you wouldn't break. It knew you would rise through it all. The darkness is not the end of your story. It is the chapter that changes everything. There will come a moment when the darkness tries to speak to you. It will tell you to quit. It will tell you that you are not enough. It will tell you that there is no point in trying anymore. Do not listen. The darkness is loud only because it knows you are close to rising above it. It knows you are becoming someone it can no longer control. Every time you ignore the voice of doubt, you rise. Every time you take one more step, you rise. Every time you refuse to quit, you rise. And with every rise, the darkness loses power. You must keep pushing even when progress feels invisible. You must keep fighting even when no one sees your effort. You must keep believing even when your mind is tired. Because the truth is simple, you are much stronger than you feel right now. The darkness fears you. It knows something you don't. that inside you exists a level of strength that has not been revealed yet, and that strength will show itself soon. Stand tall, breathe deeply. Look the darkness in the eyes and say, I am not finished. Because you aren't. Your story is far from over. This is your beginning, not your end. Rise again. Rise stronger. Rise through the darkness. And when the world finally sees who you've become, they will understand why you had to walk through the night. The darkness created a warrior, and that warrior is you. There comes a moment in every journey where the darkness becomes overwhelming, where the weight feels heavier than ever, where your mind whispers that maybe you should stop. But this moment is not a sign to quit. It is a sign that you are close to breaking an old version of yourself, and close to building a new one. The pressure you feel right now is not punishment. It is transformation. Pressure is what turns coal into diamonds, and pressure is what is turning your pain into power. You must remember something important. Every struggle you face has a purpose. Every challenge is shaping the person you are becoming. Every difficult day is teaching you how to rise with more strength than before. Most people collapse under this weight. Most people run back to comfort. Most people escape the moment things get hard. But you are not most people. You are someone who is willing to look darkness in the face. You are someone who is willing to stand tall when others kneel. You are someone who keeps moving forward even when the road disappears. And that makes you different. That makes you powerful. That makes you unstoppable. The darkness wants you to forget who you are. It wants you to believe you are weak. It wants you to fall into despair. But you know the truth. If the darkness could break you, it would have broken you already. If the pain could destroy you, it would have destroyed you a long time ago. But it didn't. You are still here, still breathing, still fighting. And every second you continue, you rise a little more. Rise through every doubt. Rise through every fear. Rise through every moment that feels impossible. The darkness is only temporary. But the strength you gain from walking through it will stay with you forever. There is something you must understand before this journey continues. The darkness you are walking through right now is the final test before your breakthrough. Every great transformation requires a moment of deep silence, deep pressure, and deep isolation. You are in that moment now. This is where the weak break. This is where the lost give up. This is where ordinary people decide they can't continue. But you are not ordinary. You were chosen for a path that few have the courage to walk. A path that demands strength, discipline, and a mind that refuses to surrender. So listen closely. Inside this darkness, there is a version of you waiting to be discovered. A stronger version, a wiser version, a more dangerous version. A version of you that feels nothing but determination. A version of you that rises, even when exhausted. A version of you that knows its own power. You are becoming that person right now. Every second you keep going, the darkness loses its control over you. Every breath you take is a declaration of strength. Every step you take forward is a message to the world. I will not break. Pain may slow you down, but it cannot stop you. Fear may whisper to you, but it cannot control you. Doubt may follow you, but it cannot defeat you. You are rising. Slowly, silently, powerfully. And soon, the world will see the outcome of every battle you fought alone. Every night you survived alone. Every tear you wiped alone. They will see the warrior you've become. They will see the fire in your eyes. They will see the strength in your presence. And they will realize that darkness did not destroy you. The darkness created you, so keep going. Keep rising. Keep walking through the shadows, because your victory, your transformation, your moment is almost here,